What's the downtime for gynecomastia surgery and what's the recovery time? In this video, you're gonna find out. My name is Dr. Alexey Markelov. I'm a double board certified plastic surgeon. From my previous videos, you might know that gynecomastia is usually addressed with two procedures. One procedure is the liposuction, or minimally invasive fat removal. And the second procedure addresses the gynecomastia itself, the actual gland removal. And that's usually performed through the little incision around the areola where the gland is extracted, a little surgical procedure. Both procedures are done under local anesthesia, so the patients usually walk away from the procedure the same day. They're able to walk on their own. There's no wheelchairs, no stretchers, no general anesthesia. However, you usually have to have a driver to drive you home, since we frequently give you the medications that make you more relaxed. We give you a little bit of I don't care medicine, but you're still awake throughout the procedure. In terms of the returning to work, return to your regular activities around the house, walking around, using the restroom, cooking for yourself, you're pretty much good to go the next day. You might have a little bit of a leakage through the openings that we create for the liposuction, but it does not preclude you from doing things. A lot of guys who are concerned about gynecomastia come for treatment of gynecomastia. They're very active, they exercise, and they can't wait to go back to the gym. And usually if there was a gland excision during the procedure, I want the incision to be fully healed up before you can return to your pec flies, doing the bench press, and other things that you do in the gym. And that usually takes 4 to 5 weeks. Lower body activities, power walking, sometimes even squats, can be resumed pretty much within 7 to 10 days. For most of the time, I ask my patients to wear a little compression vest, which can be easily hidden under the clothes for about 2-3 weeks. If you have significant amount of loose skin or redundant skin, you might need to wear the compression garment for a little bit longer, up to 4 to 6 weeks. In my procedures, I usually don't use any drains or any plastic tubes that drain the fluid, and we'll use all dissolvable sutures, so there's no sutures to come out. The incisions are usually covered with a special surgical glue that allows you to shower within 48 to 72 hours, and then after that you put the compression garment back on. Nowadays they make compression t-shirts or tight vest that can be easily worn under the clothes, and nobody will be able to see that you had anything done. I also want my patients to avoid submerging or incisions that are not fully healed into any chlorinated water, such as pools, hot tubs, or in the ocean or a lake. I ask you not to get into the water for 4 to 5 weeks. Incisions, the scars from the liposuction and gland removal, are usually fully healed by that time. However, I recommend patients to wear sunscreen and to avoid direct sun exposure, since the scar maturation takes about a year for the scar to fully organize and to look its final, what it's going to look like. We also recommend using silicone cream. Silicone is the only thing that was ever proven to improve scar formation. So once the incisions are healed up, within like 2-3 weeks, I recommend start application of the silicone. Back in the old days, we used silicone sheets, all pieces of silicone that you put on as a patch. However, the patients were not very happy with wearing them all the time. You sweat underneath, they fall off. So now there's commercially available silicone gels or silicone creams. So it's a liquid form of the silicone that you can apply over the scar, and it blocks the oxygen supply to the scar. It also keeps the scar hydrated, and it helps to form better scar in the long term. I hope you found this video helpful. Please click the like button and subscribe below.